Alright, it's time for another Garen game. Keep in mind, this is before his visual rework. Which one? It's Garen on playing with fans in this one. Which two? And I'm jungling with him. I've jungled with him before, and no, he's not a good jungler by any stretch of the word. But, he's still kind of fun sometimes, just because you press E, grind everything down, run around, and, do Garen stuff. Yeah, for Garen. In this case, I'm just spinning around like the enemy Yorick. Yeah, it's Yorick jungle. He thought to invade my blue. So I run towards him. He gets trapped by 3 people. Well, 4 now. And then I use Q on him and kill him. Doing most of the work, I took the first blood. So I get my blue buff. Then I go over to his. See if I can fuck him over. But then Orianna exposes herself. So I jump her, press E, and start dashing at her. And then I take too many turret shots. And I die to minions or, I don't know, ignite. Something killed me. But I'm Garen, so I come back from the dead. And I run towards top lane. I take these small golems. I go top, because, okay, he's dead. Never mind. I get all this farm because it's mine. I'm Garen. I'm entitled to everything. Then Yorick shows up. They use Jungle Yorick in Worlds, but people are too stupid to realize that it's not exactly how he works. They picked him because he fit the team comp and he can at least maintain the jungle. He was picked because of a team comp. He's not that because he has anything extraordinary or anything. So anyone thinking he's actually a good jungler is stupid. It's a team comp choice. He's a support jungler whose support value, varies according to how good, your team comp is. Like, if your team comp sucks, then he was probably the worst choice. But if you have champions that can make use of his ultimate, then his supportive values skyrocket. Because, it's good to have more than one carry in a game. So, anyways, I'm spinning around, farming everything. The summoner has disconnected, and the summoner is reconnected. Yeah, this is a normal game. Shut up. Okay, so I jump on top of Blitzcrank, press E to destroy him, and then I use the ult, and then I stab him in his robo spine. Oh no, actually, fucking John attacks it. Fucker. So, I'm running around in circles. I take blue buff so I could spin more. Goes faster than everything. I can't gank Orianna because she's a bitch. I have Taric mid, by the way. He's building support Taric, which I question because, if anything, you'd probably want to take at least some form of AP or damage. Seemingly that there's going to be 3 supportive characters in the game because Warwick is kind of a fusion of support and damage. And the damage kind of isn't that great. So I steal blue after I gained vision from Yorick trying to attack me or something. I don't know how the fuck I gained vision. So I took the blue. I'm running around in circles. I'm being badass. The enemy Yorick is nothing on me. The Taric went before the Warwick, which was a dumb mistake. We would have killed this Orianna. But now instead, we're going to just jump her in between 2 turrets, and I'm stab her with a giant sword. And now we'll take this turret. And we're running around in the circles. Oh, look, here's a Blitzcrank. Let's go. I go back, buy a Black Cleaver. So now I can destroy everybody when it comes to damage. My damage is skyrocketing. As long as I stay on top of them, I should grind them to pieces. Press Q. Spam them. There's a clairvoyance. Yeah, we have a clairvoyance in this game. Hasn't really served any good use, but, it's a clairvoyance. You don't see that very often. So, bottom lane, 3v3. I jump in. I start, well, it's 4v4 now. I start stabbing the living crap out of Yorick, and then I turn on the enemy Caitlyn and destroy her with a giant sword. Then her ghost Caitlyn shoots me. Then I run away, as per Garen does. The Vanguard. He goes in, steals a kill, and then runs away. Go back, and I bind Spirit of the Ancient Golem, I believe. Go in, take another small raids, then go up and take small golems. So I'm also kind of leading in gold, almost. Yeah, I think I am leading in gold. They jump on the Warwick. I spin on Lee Sin. He gets grinded. Yes, I'm doing this on purpose. The voice thing. So now we jump on Yorick, and I press E again. As you know how, that's kind of how Garen works. You press E. You press Q, and then you press E, and then everybody just dies. It's not really complicated. He's hardly a hard champion. And there you gave him a visual rework, which is hit or miss in a few areas. For starters, some of the skins look really weird. And, some of his animations could have been better. Or sound effects. His Q sound effect is badass, but it's gone now. His E sound effect doesn't sound as slicey dicey as it does right now. Slice and dice. Alright, take the red. Again, march over. I wouldn't really play Jungle Garen for anything. I'm not really saying any advice for him because there's no real reason to pick him over anybody else. If there was somebody similar to Garen that I would want to pick, it'd be Darius. And Darius is actually a lot better as a jungler than Garen is. My team is not committing to a fight, so I don't know if I should commit. But then they turn around, I got a chance to kill the Orianna, and I go really gung-ho, and I chase her non-stop, and then everybody throws slows on me and shoots me, and then I die. Alright, so, because I am Garen, I come back from the dead, and I run around. Go, take blue, grind it down, yeah! And I go bottom, and we kill Blitzcrank, who's seemingly just standing there to die. Then we kill Dragon, because I am the Dragon Slayer. Then we catch Yorick, I spin on him, then he gets blown up by my giant sword of the heaven. Then we spin on top of the enemy Caitlyn and kill her too. Then we take down his tower with almost no opposition, and they pull in Tarek, and then Blitzcrank gets stunned. Then I Q a minion, and then I spin around the minions, and then I run around in circles because I'm Garen. Oh look, here's a turret, yeah. Oh, then I jump on them, Blitzcrank gets caught, I grind on Lee Sin. Then I turn around, Blitzcrank dies, I go left, stab Caitlyn in the anus. Warwick jumps on Orianna, I go in, I don't go in, I go back in, I get out, I go back in, I use my Q, I use the Q and then my ghost, and I go in, then I get out. I am so indecisive this game, I am like a woman. I go back in, I take turret shots, I leave. Then I turn around and I go top, and then like I decide not to do anything. I spin on things and run away. See, this is the best commentary ever. I should be doing worlds. So, get red, go back, buy, BF sword and pickaxe. In order to get an infinity edge, I run in there. I Q the first thing I see. Well, actually, E all the way inside. Orianna tries to escape. The camera goes wonky. Catch her. She dies. Then I turn my attention to Lee Sin. I stab him in the spine. I spin on his spine. And then giant sword of heaven. And Lee Sin dies. And with that, my team basically claims victory because the enemy team decides to surrender to my manliness. Hooray for Jungle Garen. Let's slay this fucking Caitlyn chick. And then, the game's over, so we couldn't murder her. Blood has been spilt enough today. But hooray for Garen and his rework.